I be like, hell no.
Hold up, pause, let me stop for a minute. K1's Radio, man, we live, man. Yo, the Link ENT Day Party at Swerve, man, it's crazy, man. Yo, I got my homie Doc Johnson over here, man. What's up, man?
What's good, homie? What's good,
man? Welcome to K1's Radio live on the interview for the first time. You feel me? This is the artist right here. This is the artist right here that we actually we already connect. Again, you the second one of the day.
Okay.
That we already been on Illa Kill and all that. We already played your music before we even met you in person, man.
No
and it's
doubt.
crazy because it's so many artists that's in Atlanta that we like that happens with us. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that we met on the internet or whatever, you feel me? In the same city that we already met you. You did Illa Kill. We've been playing your music. We already fucked with it before. You know what I'm saying? We played it. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact we had you in rotation because I remember the name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, you know, I remember all that. But it's good to actually see people out here on the grind, man. You feel me? Just out in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? That we already fucking with, man. You feel me?
Yeah, the network.
For me, it kind of helps solidify that we out here like that. You feel me? As far as the streets and online. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So go ahead and introduce yourself to the broadcast, homie. Welcome.
Your boy Doc 00 Johnson. Nah, I mean DOC00 Johnson.
True.
Y'all can hit up the website IamDouble0.com. IamDouble, the number 0.com. Check out the movement. My album coming soon. DOE, dollars on everything. And yeah, I was on that Illin' and Kill It. They started out with my first single actually off the album. It's titled O's. It's spinning on a few stations right now. Video on YouTube and on the website. I'm at maybe like 16,000 views right now. I've been pushing it for like a little over a year. Ever since, I would say a couple months before I sent it in the yard.
Right.
And you know, we got it requested. People was calling in, got me on the Illin' and Kill It. I won that day. They kept their word, kept me in rotation. So, you know what I mean? They support the indies. I appreciate y'all for the support.
Thank you very much. Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from Harlem originally. Been out here in the A now for 6 years.
I can hear the Harlem in you though.
No doubt.
You ain't lost the Harlem yet.
Definitely not. The flow though is across of the two. You know what I mean? It's the up top with the down south bounce. You know what I mean? So my swag's a little different.
Let me. I'm glad I got you right here, right now. While we're here, while we talking about New York with a bounce to it, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
No doubt.
Right now, New York is like almost all with a bounce to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Almost for the most. What do you feel about that? Because me personally, I love. People say regionalities, sections off hip hop, and it's bigger than that. Fuck that. I love knowing that each region has a sound. To me, that's good. That's good for hip hop.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? But what do you feel about people like Bobby Shmurda and people like that who coming out with like basically sound like you from the west side of Atlanta and they real big? I know his situation is crazy, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, at the end of the day, they going for selling units. Now, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's really about originality to them. And I respect the era that you talking about because that was like a no bandwagon era. I had older brothers that grew up in hip hop.
That was if you sound like me, nigga, you copy my style, I bust your shit.
So it was a no bandwagon era.
Right.
If I sounded a certain way, cats didn't want to sound like me. They intentionally wanted to sound different. We don't have that in this day and time, and unfortunately, it's not really even embraced. You know what I mean? But me, myself, I'm passionate about hip hop. I do feel that we do need the diversity. You know what I mean? So,
we do. Yeah, it's not what we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
But if everybody sounds the same, nobody wants to buy it. That's why we fucked up now. We do need the diversity.
We need the diversity. But you know, it's a big media machine now. Everything is about dollars and cents. So those artists, they you know, we need the listeners. We need the listeners to really start checking out these indie artists and seeing what artists is bringing something new to the table and help us elevate to the surface. It's artists like myself out there putting in the work. It's a lot of other hungry artists. You know what I mean? I myself just recently started doing web radio also, a part of the Atlanta Hot family. So, you know what I mean? We doing the same thing, trying to show indies that, yo, it's a grind, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. And I try to tell them I'm an artist. And I be pushing my music to people like y'all. I talk about it on my show that I don't even sit there and think that I'm so talented. People supposed to work for me. I got to get out there like I am right now and do my own footwork. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
You have to, man.
That's what's going to show people that, yo, you hungry and you real about what you're doing.
Absolutely.
It ain't about what you spitting. It's about, do you understand this business and can you build a network? Because that's what these corporations that's investing is looking for. They want to invest in somebody to know how to make dollars and cents.
Exactly, man. So, yo, man, I'm glad you came through. I'm glad you had a chance to come over here and holler at me, man. You feel me? That's good stuff. And it's always, I just like when I beat somebody, they be like, yo, you already been fucking me. I'm like, yes.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That just really helps, you know what I'm saying, validate what it is that we do. Because this shit is global, you know what I'm saying? But for the people purposes, you have to show them the connection. Exactly. And that's what this is. You feel me? You have to show them the connection. We already know them. We don't have to argue about people. We don't argue people about who's the best internet radio, blah, blah. I don't argue. I just post my server reports up and I stop talking. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about
that's all I do. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's all about showing love to everybody. Like you said you got this media machine. Fuck that, nigga. We could be the media machine.
Exactly.
If y'all fuck with us that way.
Exactly.
If y'all fuck with us, if y'all fuck with Atlanta Hot, if y'all fuck with New Radio, if y'all fuck with ours, if y'all fuck with who else? Fucking IBNX. You feel me? If we are supposed to control what the fuck comes out of us.
Exactly.
We don't need CNN saying it, and we don't need World Star representatives.
Exactly.
If all you gonna show is the fucked up side, you know what I'm saying?
Basically.
We need everything. We need black media, people like us, to say this is what represents us. This is what represents hip hop culture. These are the people you want to talk to. These are the artists that's hot. These are the people that these are the movements that you want to check out. We don't need people who don't have the best interest of us as the people in mind and hip hop in mind.
Exactly. And they trying to represent us in all false methods, every way possible.
But that's why we here. We trying to. But you got to support us. You gotta support us. I don't know. That's all I can say about that.
Y'all hearing it right from my mouth as an artist, man. K100s, real talk. They've been supporting me long before I was doing my own thing on internet radio. So it's people like them. Now I mean, artists don't understand the importance of satellite and web radio. Everybody's looking at the clear channel networks, and y'all don't understand. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start off college radio, web radio. You can build a fan base. You can also nowadays web radio is giving people BDS and you know what I mean, sound scan registration where you getting your royalties if you register. But you'll be surprised how many artists is not even CSAC, ASCAP, or BMI, but they think that they the next big thing. You know what I mean? They're not even on top of the business, but they don't come out to these kind of functions, network, and chop it up with people that been grinding and got some gems for them.
Absolutely,
so
man.
That's what these platforms is for. They helping indie artists like us. We got to tune in and pay attention to them.
You got to, man. Well, yo, give them the social media info real quick before we get up out of here.
One more time, y'all can check me out, IamOO.com. Now, I mean, DOUBLE, the number 0. You can check me out right there, get my Twitter, my LinkedIn, my Facebook, check out my videos, listen to my singles, and I got the new single coming out this summer titled Odds and Evens. So look for that real soon.
Make sure you check him out, man. K1's Radio, we live right now. My homie Doc O Johnson. Woo. I almost fucked that up.
Southside Claycoat.
Yo, we live Southside. You know what it is, man. That's where I reside. You know what it is.
Shouts to my runners up top. New York in the building.
The Link ENT, Swerve Grill, Day Party. Make sure you do that. Pause. Back DJ Topaz.
You probably couldn't walk a mile in them. Nigga, do you know how much you pay for this shit?